This video falls under fair use. Fair use allows commentary, criticism, and reactions. What's up, back with another one. So today, I'm going to show you this clip of Joe breaking down Drake and Bleek. Check this out.
Or go on Google, they'll give you everything. You know what I mean? Peace to y'all.
Yeah.
Peace to y'all. I see up here, this says Drake sends subs at Memphis Bleek.
Yes.
I assume these are the subs that everybody was in my mentions about while I was asleep.
Yeah. So this started from the Memphis Bleek interview where he was talking about Drake and he was specifically talking about the battle and sort of how it played out. He also criticized Drake a little bit for his response to the UMG lawsuit. Specifically, he said, I hope it wasn't his decision. You know how sometimes lawyers make decisions. Rap beef in court should have been some altercation for that. They both my guys. Drake got 10 diamonds. He's been on Billboard longer than anybody. Then you got Kendrick, who's just amazing, phenomenal. So it was a little more balanced than some people heard, but ultimately he did criticize him for that. And you know, Bleek is always making jokes and stuff like that. He said he should have gave me a verse. I'd have been on the front line with you, Drake, like that. And that was kind of it. Drake then on his Instagram stories wrote, I want to quote it properly. He said, "Oh, nice. More unsolicited advice from rappers we loved in 2005. Now, he didn't say Bleek's name, but most people drew the obvious connection there. I don't know. If I were Drake, and clearly I'm not, I would fly above that and ignore it. If I'm Drake, I don't think I need to respond to anything. I love Bleek, and I thought Bleek was just having fun. I don't think Bleek did anything wrong, so I think he should leave it alone. Drake is coming across a little thin-skinned on that response, so to me, I would have just left it alone. But
I might be on the other side of this one.
Why?
Only because of the said smoke between Drake and Hov.
But Bleek didn't diss him.
I don't care.
Oh yeah.
I don't give a f.
Your man, that's your right.
That's your man.
Yeah.
And you know what it is. Skip me.
I'm a
skip me as the topic. Skip me.
I'm on the Bleek side. Like, yo, I'm a podcaster now. I'm speaking on current.
Being a podcaster don't give us the license to say what we want to say either.
I know, but I'm just
saying that as a podcaster.
True, but he didn't say anything disparaging. He's like, yo, Drake is that. You should have hollered at me. I would have been on your.
He's not the determiner of what's disparaging.
Then again, if I got beef with your man, don't say my name. That's not true.
Bleek ain't. He ain't.
That's not. I disagree. You just said we didn't say nothing disparaging about Cardi.
No, I said nobody's going to tell me who I love and who I don't love. It was just not the same.
But you said you're sensitive about.
She can take anything I say the way that she takes it. That's her right. That's what Ice was saying. I'm not arguing against that. I'm saying I don't give a f. Bleek is a great guy. I'm sure he wasn't on nobody's show.
And that's my point.
Trying to be
his own show.
Unfortunately,
it wasn't his show. It wasn't his show.
It wasn't his show. But Drake is in a different. He's on a different type of timing right now. Yeah. He's on a different type of timing right now.
And I'm with you though. What? If I got beef with your man's, supposedly, I said it. I started with if. If I got beef with your
got beef.
If you saying my name on anything, I might just.
Why, as a podcaster, you got to pretend to not know certain?
I don't know. You don't know.
I'm talking about you.
I don't know. I'm not trying to be funny. I don't know that.
Like, why I got to say, hey, if they hate each other. Let me stop before I get a text. Don't text me. I'm joking. That's why we do it, so we don't get a text.
That's it.
That's why. But yeah, hey, I've been telling y'all for years over here. Everybody hates everybody.
That's funny.
I keep saying that.
Yeah.
That's my take on it. Let's see what else is on this board that needs our attention.
Let me just jump in real quick. Joe's not holding back here. He's looking at the deeper meaning behind Drake's response. It's not just about the word irrelevant. It's about what that word really represents in hip-hop. When Bleek made that joke on Shannon's podcast, it might have seemed light, but Joe's pointing out that it clearly hit a nerve with Drake. And in this game, every word gets magnified.
What else is up here?
The NBA Youngboy. Did I tell you about that one?
No, you didn't.
NBA Youngboy,
who we need to shout out before we start this.
Go ahead.
Let's shout out NBA Youngboy. He's not a name that comes up much here because I don't listen to him.
I got some songs I really want you to hear too. On a totally different topic.
You still feel the impact.
Word. That is packing.
And what he's doing at these shows.
It ain't just the shows. That's what me and you had this argument a long time ago. No, I mean, Zaire was up here too. But, yo, they love, like, the way
Zaire,
the generation after us looked at Wayne.
Zaire compared him to Tupac, and
is how
I know that was
they
a big
look
mistake,
at Young Boy though.
I get
Like he's that like they would die for this for real.
Clearly.
What's up? So, what are my thoughts about this? Here's the thing. Joe Budden knows how to dissect moments like this because he understands both sides, the emotional side of being an artist and the public side of having to deal with constant criticism. Drake calling Memphis Bleek irrelevant on Instagram might look like a simple clapback, but in hip-hop, words carry history. Bleek made a quick joke about Drake's antics on Shannon Sharpe's podcast, and while some may have taken it as harmless, it clearly struck a chord. Joe doesn't just react to the drama, he digs into why these types of exchanges still happen between artists from different generations. It's not always about ego, it's often about respect. And when someone questions your relevance, especially in front of a massive audience, that can feel personal. Joe is highlighting how thin the line is between criticism and disrespect, and how social media makes every response feel 10 times louder. At the same time, Joe challenges the idea of what it really means to be irrelevant. Memphis Bleek might not be topping charts right now, but his contributions to the culture and his connection to legends like Jay-Z give him a legacy that doesn't disappear just because someone says so. Joe's take adds perspective and context, not just noise. That's what makes his commentary valuable. It invites discussion without forcing a narrative. Okay, so drop a comment, smash that like button, and make sure you subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you in the next video.